Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Ral. And this week, we're going to dive into something new that recently came out from Missing Link Resin, which is what this bag over here on the side here is. And it's meant for this kit, the Johan 69 SC Rambler or Scrambler. I always say Scrambler myself, but that's just a personal preference. But a car I really like. And but I haven't built this actual kit. A few of you have asked me over the years, do I have this kit? Am I ever going to build it? Because I featured so many old Johan kits and built them, shown them, build them on the channel. And I did do a kit review of all the contents of this kit already. So I'm not going to rehash all of that in this particular video. But this is one of my more mint ones. So, I'll pull this one out and, talk about some of the bits and pieces that are different and what this resin kit is updating. So we'll get some of this stuff out, and then I got some extra parts in here because these are Model Haas tires that I purchased. And like Missing Link's kit. Kevin's a good friend of mine. I've been buying kits from him for a very long time. So we've kind of built a relationship. But I did buy this. He's not actually sponsoring the channel. He just lets me know what's coming out. And I've known about this kit for a while, which is one of the reasons why I haven't built this. Is there were some things I knew about that I would like to have updated. Some things I wasn't going to worry about. And I wanted to build two of them. I wanted to do paint scheme A and B, if you know these cars. Well, here's a picture. I'll paste them in. Here's paint scheme A, which is what's on the box. And, of course, paint scheme B, a little lesser known one. But anyway, I wanted to build one of each. And these kits used to be pretty easy to find, and I've purchased a lot of them, robbed their engines and stuff for parts, but they've been getting more and more expensive. So without really any further ado, I'll set this aside, and we'll start talking about what's in Kevin's kit here. And it's quite a number of parts. Now, I'm not going to get into price on it. I know what I paid. I don't know if there's any friendship dues in there. But at the same time, I've known about the kit for a while. And prices do change. This video is going to be up for probably a number of years. So, availability may change. But I do know from Kevin, this kit is currently available. There'll be a link in the video description below on how to get a hold of Kevin on Facebook or direct email. He does not have a website. But first thing here is this, filleted interior tub with the back seat here. Some Hurst SC floor mats. And some other things going on here. And now there are some people to credit for mastering this stuff. I don't have that list. Kevin can tell you about that. But this just appears very, very nice. Compared to, here's the kit interior tub right here. If you guys have had this kit, you kind of know it's got the convertible arms interior. None of this stuff is actually accurate, because I think the original Rambler kit was a 66 convertible, 65 convertible, but that was the original kit, and that's what this is based on. And then, when they got to this version, they didn't update a lot. Added the hood scoop and did some things, who really knows? But there's the interior tub. And here's the door panels that you get, of course, left and right. But you got some armrests and everything. So, really exciting news right there. So those parts are nice and accurate. Then you've got the bucket seats. Really nice bucket seats, room for the console and everything. Now you can see the hints on there that these things were 3D printed as far as the masters go. But these are, cast resin. The other parts are 3D printed, but these are actually cast resin. And the headrest detail here is really nice. So you can paint these, for reference. At the end of this video, I'll have the 3 pictures that Kevin provided me of a built one. Again, I'm sorry, I don't really know 100% sure who did that, but he provided those to me, so I'm going to share them with you. So anyway, there's the 2 seats. And then we got a bag of a bunch of little things. And some of this is what really got me excited. The interior being accurate is one thing. Oh, I'm not done with the interior, by the way. Here's the dash, which is very accurate. when you compare it to the dash that comes in the kit, which is it on a tree or is it off? It's off. It's over here. Get that out of the box. There's the dash you get. There's the correct dash. So really nice right there. Some nice improvements there. You know, so pretty excited about that as well. So put that back. Then you got, you know, another piece of the front here, which I'm not really sure why this is provided, whether it's updated, because when I was comparing this to this one, other than it just being open, oh, you know, the grill's a little flatter. Okay, that's what I missed. So here it is, folks. You can see the difference here, and it's a little opened up. So, you know, this one you can trim the opening up and see everything. So that's cool. Yeah, I missed that, but that might be because of the grill here. Yeah, the bottom of the grill here is flat. So, okay, that makes some sense. I did not notice that at first. But speaking of the grill, this is a 3D printed grill that you can see through, and the headlight buckets and separate headlights and everything versus the molded in chrome one there. So you can see the differences there. The front bumper and the rest of the chrome tree, but really nice grill. And it does appear to fit in there pretty nicely. I was playing with some of the fitting on this stuff. Going to need a little bit of sanding and work done to it, but seems to fit in there pretty nice. And then you've got multi-piece wheels. We'll get to those in a second. Here's the thing that really excites me. If you know what the SC Rambler's tail panel should look like, there's the right tail lights. And I'm holding it upside down. Here we go, because the emblem's on this side. But, you know, it's got the correct tail panel and tail lights, where this one actually has the tail lights from the 66 version. So, but you got to cut this whole thing out, make this fit. When I get to that, I'll do a video of me doing that, explaining, but it doesn't really look too hard. It's pretty much, you know, take all of that out of there. But, you know, just follow the line. It should blend right in there. So if you do it carefully, you may not need any, you know, putty work or whatnot. But, you know, this is what really got me excited, because that was the most obvious, which is ironic, because one of my kits was missing the taillights, so I searched them out and got them. And now I have like extra sets because I kept picking them. But that was many years ago, before I really knew what was wrong with it. So there's those parts. Then the multi-piece wheels. So you've got your wheel centers right there, your trim rings. And I was playing with these. They do fit the factory and the Model Haas tires if you don't have them. Some of my kits have different tires, but this is one of the original ones. So, but these aren't printed. It's funny, I got 5 of them, but there's one that's definitely misprinted compared to the other ones. But none of them are perfectly circled, but I prefer these. Anyway, enough of that. So there you got all of those. And in here, in this bag, if I can, I don't want to lose any of the parts either here, because I bought 2 of these kits. Went through and made sure that everything was in there. So you've got, there's your center caps, if you can see that. It goes right in the very center of this. So that's chrome, where this is usually all blue on this particular car. And then, of course, the aluminum trim ring or stainless trim ring. But you got those 4 of those. You've got the special Hurst mirrors. So they had mastered and 3D printed those, and telling me that there was no kits that really have them, but I don't think Kevin knew or realized that I believe that these mirrors are actually in the Hurst 69 Hurst Olds kit, because they use the same mirrors. I could be wrong though, but I keep thinking they're in that kit, because that's where I was going to get them. Although the Johan ones, kind of close the way that they're made right there. So I think those could have passed as well. So anyways, and then you got, if I can pick them up, very nice clear resin headlights, which when he does some clear parts, they're really, really nice. Let's not drop it and lose it. So there we go. And of course, the taillight lenses that literally just drop right in this panel. No fitting. That's right from Kevin. Watch, one doesn't fit, so I'll start complaining. Anyways, like the way these are. Now, I'm not going to start building this right away. I am excited about building it, and I'm going to jump on it probably, after the new year and everything, get some of my other projects done. But these are ones that I'm really excited about. And I might do both cars side by side since I've got to do all the same tricks to them. Same bodywork, same stuff. But, we'll get these hopped up. But, looking forward to these. This one's got a little bit of flash on it. I got an extra body in case I mess up. Just from, using this kit and donors and whatnot, especially when I used most of the parts of this chassis in Kevin's 71 Hornet SC360. So that was a fun build, and I loved getting that one done because it's just a cool car. But I want to get all the AMCs done in the red, white, and blue paint schemes, including some of the race cars. So I got a lot of them I want to paint red, white, and blue, even though I got a few done. Anyways, you guys, I wanted to share this with you and show you what is available out there from Kevin. I know catching some of this stuff can be a little bit hard with him, but just keep trying, get a hold of him, and see what happens. But anyways, you guys, thank you for tuning in, subscribing, and all your comments and everything. I really do appreciate it, you guys. And you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.